Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello and welcome to Bailey Field for your 2024 season opener for the men's lacrosse season. Today we'll have Union College Garnet Chargers facing off against Babson College. This is Union College's first game, Babson's second. They already opened up with a 20-10 win versus Roger Williams. Both these teams ranked top 25 nationally, so we're looking at a great matchup today to open the season. Hear the starters being called now. A couple new faces for Union, especially on defense, but returning their top four scorers from last year, so not too much difference on the offensive side of the ball, but we'll see what they can come to today. They ended last season 12-7, which pretty successful season on anyone's standards, but maybe a little bit disappointing for Union fans looking to make a deep run in the NCAA playoffs. They were eliminated a little bit early by Middlebury, but with returning their top four scorers, adding a lot of power on the freshman side with a large freshman class, we'll see if they can improve this year and try to make another deep run. And it all starts here by getting a win over the number 20 ranked Babson, who's already 1-0.
Yeah, looking back, Connor, at the first time, or their first game of last season, Union was able to beat Babson, 14-9 last season, also beat them in 2022. So Babson definitely looking to get a win here today. Hasn't beat Union in a few years. Again, the two teams face off as their first game pretty much every year against each other. And again, yeah, Babson starting the season right now with a win against Roger Williams, and Union coming off a scrimmage win last weekend. So both teams hungry and looking to make it 2-0.
Yeah, this has been a relatively perennial matchup between these two. Union College has had the better of it almost every year, but this Babson team's been improving almost every year. They've been a good team the past couple of years. Last year kept it close. Union was able to come out with the win, but this year coming into the season already ranked in the top 25, so they have very high expectations and some of the highest expectations they've had in a long time, so looking to live up to those and really set their mark with a landmark win here.
Yeah, we got those Babson starters out there on the U, and here come the Garnet Chargers starters here for Union, led by Dan Donahue in goal today.
You see the coaches walking across the bottom of your screen, having some handshakes before the game. Coach for Union, Derek Witherford, on his 5th season, and for Babson, Rocky Batty on his 6th season as head coach, both having pretty good tenures with their teams and taking them up to where they are today, which is a great spot to be. Now you can see the goalie's handshake, and both teams will head down to their side to get ready to start up this matchup. This matchup was moved from yesterday to today because of the nice cold snap we had in Schenectady yesterday. It was under 20 degrees, so a little bit warmer today, nice and sunny outside, and a great day for lacrosse.
I believe that's Matt Pilato out there on the face-off U.
On the close wing, you see John Sula, LSM for Union, and on the far, that is Patrick Riley, the junior midfielder. Sula will pick this one up and run easily over the midfield line before rolling back to find Riley on the U.
Patrick Riley's going to hand that one off to Zach Davis. He's going to bring it over to the far side of the field.
Again, we talked about this Union offense. They are returning all their top four scorers. Maybe that list would have been a little different without the injuries last year, but still can't complain too much about having the same top four from last year.
Yeah, that's Mike Shaw with it at X. Mike Shaw was out for the majority of last season, but definitely looking to see him step it up this year as the senior captain.
Also moving on, that's Peter Kipp. He's one of the leading scorers from last year. Look for him to make an impact as a shooter from the outside. And a quick shot for Union. That one will go wide. Shot coming from Zach Davis, the senior midfielder.
Yeah, Shaw will pick that up one here on the near side. Green with it now.
Union not starting out with anything too fancy on offense. They'll move into an open set now. Try to find some open space with some back cutters. But still a lot of time on the shot clock, so no rush on their first possession. Shaw with a good feed to the inside, behind the back shot goes wide, but the rebound picked up. Shot, save, and a flag will come in. I think that dive made contact with the goalie. I think this will go in favor of Babson.
At that first shot from Green, looks like we had a rebound shot over there on the near side from Davis. Flag thrown, but it looks like we will stay in the offensive zone here.
Looks like they won't call the crease dive. They'll say Babson pushed him in. So first man up opportunity of the season for Union after a good couple shots there. Luckily for Babson, that was Brian Hanley in goal, able to make a couple saves. Union last year, one of their biggest struggles was their man-up team. Only worked at about 25%, were able to get it in the net, versus defensively they were letting up 35%. So definitely one of the areas of improvement they're looking for this year to have a successful season.
Shaw back to Davis up top. Shaw's going to rip a shot right there, and it's going to... Great save there from the Babson goalie.
That was a great find for Union, exactly what they wanted. Shaw with a pretty open shot on the wing, but Hanley in goal right now for Babson's doing a great job. And a long outlet pass misses its mark. Sula looking for the ground ball, will kick it to his teammate. Great job in the transition opportunity there for Union to get that ball back.
Yeah, good work there by Sula Mabardi. Keep that ball in the offensive zone for Union. They'll get another shot here.
Penalty will be released, playing 6-on-6 again, and then another flag comes down at the same moment.
It's going to be against Babson.
I was watching the guy coming on the field, don't quite see what the penalty was about. Maybe they released the penalty early. Yeah, looks like they have 7 guys on the field right now. So we'll be offsides. Union with the free possession here, but Babson does have an extra defender. Union will take their time, work with this extra opportunity. Trying to find a feed in front of the net. That's Peter Kipp. Not much space there. He'll turn and fire, and another save by Hanley. A brick wall in goal right now.
We'll get that whistle here. We'll get that penalty reinstated for Babson.
It's going to be a quicker one for Union, just an offsides. 30 seconds going to serve the penalty for Babson is number 29, Bennett Smith, the sophomore midfielder. Babson able to survive the first man down opportunity. Looking to survive a second now.
Acquaintance with it here on the near side by the 20. Around back to Mabardi at X. Mabardi hands that up top here for Davis. Shaw right in front of the net, and he's going to get that one right into the back of the net, just past Hanley. That'll be Shaw's first goal of this regular season.
Yeah, great job. Jake Mabardi working from behind, finds the skip pass all the way up top to Zach Davis. And once you hit that skip pass, creates a lot of open space on the inside for that offense, and Union's able to make the couple passes to find the easy finish on the backside crease there. Harvey's not able to save, or Hanley, sorry, is not able to save Babson for the third time in a row, and Union will go up 1-0. And Babson hasn't even had an offensive opportunity yet. Already 3 minutes into this game.
That's Grace Sunderland out there on the U for Babson on this face-off. Matt Pilato for the Garnet Chargers. Pilato will pick that one up. He'll run to grab that one. Looks like Mabardi's going to pick that one up for Union.
Yeah, contested ground ball here right in front of the Babson bench. And a Babson player will get pushed out with it. It'll stay Union ball. Union's done a great job at face-offs in the past couple of years, and 2 straight wins today to start the 2024 season. This Babson defense becoming a little bit more aggressive, pushing out on the hands of the midfielders and attackmen. But now they'll make a strange move in some space, but a great hit. 2 great hits. Ball comes out, but Babson's not able to collect. Finally, a Babson pole will pick it up. Throws it back to Hanley. That's some great defense there by Babson. What looked like a easy offensive opportunity for Union turned into 2 straight caused turnovers. And now Babson will finally clear, the first time having it on the offensive end. We'll see what Babson can do on offense. Babson able to score 20 goals in the last game, so they're definitely no slouch in this end of the field.
Bennett Smith with it up top, passes it off to Connor Karsh here on the near side by the 35. He's guarded there by Nick DeNave for the Garnet Chargers.
There's a lot of question marks on this Union defense. That's where they've seen the most turnover from last year to this year. We'll see behind the net, that's Chris Connolly defending the junior defenseman.
Bauer with it now, up top there.
Shot and goal. First shot, first goal coming for Babson. That was
Connor Karsh.
Yeah, number 33, Connor Karsh, senior midfielder from Glenview, Illinois. Just able to find a good dodge. It didn't even seem like Donahue saw that one. It was a great shot, just snuck inside that left pipe. And a good opening for Babson offensively. Again, we talked about how Union defense is definitely a little bit different. Just some new faces. Especially you saw Shane Lazzetti was defending there. He's a transfer student coming from Hartford Community College. And another face-off win here for Union. If he's able to pick it up, he will. Throws it all the way back down to Donahue, and Union will start their clear-up. That pass deflected. Ground ball in the middle of the field. Corralled by Babson, and a good pass. Creates a little bit of offensive opportunity. Looks like that was number 3, Luke Diorsi, will decide against going to the net, rolls back, and gives it to his midfielders.
Smith with it now, up top, hands it off to his teammate over there on the far side. Yeah, we'll get a flag thrown there on Union.
Quick dodge, another shot and goal. A lot of space open there. Didn't quite catch the number. I think it was number 21. It was definitely a 20 in there. Didn't catch the second number. Turned around quickly. Looks like 29 or 28. Yeah, that will be number 29. Bennett Smith, the sophomore midfielder, coming up with the goal. And that penalty will be waved off because of the goal. Now 2-1 lead for Babson. Union started out with a lot of offensive opportunities, not as many goals to come with it, but now Babson's fighting back by getting some nice turnovers in the middle of the field. Face off. This one, first one going Babson's way, but looks like Union will win the sprint. A long pole for Babson picks it up before John Sula will take it for Union. He's being chased down heavily, but finally able to get a pass off to Patrick Riley.
Yeah, Shaw over here on the near side. Davis now up top, and comes Quaintance and Emmett Line. Excited to see what Emmett Line can do this season. He really stepped it up last year with all the injuries that plagued Union. He had a few great goals, so.
Yeah, he was really impressive in some areas of the field. We'll see if he can improve on that late season performance this year.
Yeah, he was just a freshman last year, so a sophomore now. Plenty of time left to play. Oh, Zach Davis is going to get pushed there from behind. We'll get a flag thrown on Babson.
Babson fans not happy with that call.
That's Brendan Maher. He's going to sit this. Oh. Never mind. It's going to be Gavin Bailey.
Yeah, the junior LSM. Hinsdale, Illinois will go to the box. It'll just be a holding penalty, so only 30 seconds here. Union were able to score on their last man up. That one was also a 30-second. They were able to move it around pretty efficiently, hit a skip pass, and then find a wide open player on the crease. A little bit of talk here between the coaches and referees to get ready. Now you'll see Zach Davis will take it from the 40-yard line to start the man-up opportunity.
Quaintance over to Mabardi at X. Now there on the far side. Kip Davis up top.
Shaw again on the back pipe, feeds to the inside, and that's a goal.
Yeah, and that's Emmett Line, so that's going to be his first goal of the regular season. Again, really excited to see what he can do this season. That was a great feed right to the center, right in front of the goal. Just squeaks that by Brandon Hanley.
Yeah, I love to see that evolution of the man-up for Union. First time they hit Shaw, find him wide open. There they hit Shaw, but Shaw doesn't take the shot. The defense kind of bites on him. They think it's going to be just like the last man-up play, but then they're able, so that opens up the backside to get the goal. Going to another faceoff, tied up 2-2, 8:03 left in this first quarter. Faceoff contested. Green jersey won't be able to pick it up. Some good checks coming in on the backside from John Sula. Will get it going Union's direction. That'll be Patrick Riley picking it up as the clearer. Actually, he'll drop it off to a long pole. Heads back to Donahue. Now to Riley. Riley will be the track star, run it over the midfield line before giving it to the offensive midfielders.
Yeah, that's Pike with it now.
You can see Hazen Pike making it into the starting lineup today. He was kind of more of a backline midi last year, stepping up into fill some of the roles that have been missing from this team with the seniors departing.
And Green will take a bullet of a shot. Squeak past the goalie right there.
Green with a 15-yarder straight down Broadway. Makes his way past Hanley. He was there. It was just low bouncer, kind of skipped on by.
Yeah,
Makes it 3-2.
This is one of the things we saw a lot last season and in 2022. Union, they strike back quick and they strike back in numbers. So again, Babson had those 2 quick goals and Union able to answer back with 2 more right away. And that's what's most important. We're definitely more of a first half kind of team, so they need to put up as many points as they can in the first half and recover in the second.
Definitely. I think it's great to see Union be able to do that, because when they get in the worst situations is when Union lets up a big streak, the defense gets tired, and then kind of everything compounds to letting up more and more goals. Good to see them respond quickly and kind of mute any motivation, any momentum going in the direction of Babson. Now 3-2, Babson calling a timeout, trying to think things over and find their way just back to the offensive end of the field. Whenever they've been on the offensive end, they've scored, but they've had a lot of troubles fighting for the ground balls and have a few too many turnovers in the middle of the field, so they just need to find a way to get that ball down at the end. Again, Union's, I think, won every face-off. There was a couple contested, but all of them have ended up going in the direction of Union. So we'll see if they try maybe a pull on the face-off, try a different strategy to try to get the ball in their stick. During this timeout, we'll hit you with a little summary of what happened so far. Starting out, the game was a goal from Michael Shaw on the man-up opportunity, able to get a good feed on the backside crease. Then Babson came out, goal by Connor Cash at 9:59, and then just 50 seconds later, a goal by Bennett Smith. Then Union able to come back. Emmett Lime on the man-up gets his first goal of the season, and then Justin Green, you just saw right down Broadway, leading to the face-off we got coming up here. Matthew Pilato on the faceoff for Union. He'll be going up against Gray Sunderland, the senior faceoff man for Babson. Sunderland able to tie this one up, but that one will be grabbed by Pilato, and he'll run it over the midfield line. All the way down the box, getting hounded by Sunderland, but able to make the pass away to his offensive squad.
There's Pike with it now here on the near side. Zach Davis at the 35. In comes Matt McKenzie. Interested to see what he can do this season. Definitely another backline player that's making an appearance now in the 2024 season. Davis still with it. Far side on the 30. He's going to bring that one up into the center.
See what this Babson defense can do. They've been very solid on man-to-man, playing on the ball, but just let up a few too many backdoor cutters. Here comes Pike, looking for a feed to the inside, but won't find it. Ball works its way back up top. A shot from the outside. Looked like Hanley had it, but the ball will squeak through, and that'll be a goal for Union, now 4-2.
Yeah, that's going to be Zach Davis, again, one of the top scorers for Union last year, a senior captain this year. Excited to see how his season goes. His brother graduated just 2 years ago, Brian Davis. The two of them had made a big impact in the 2022 season for the Union Dutchman. Now as a Garnet Charger in his senior season, excited to see, how he does.
Got to give props to Pilato here. It's all really starting with him. Babson just can't get the ball right now. It's 3 straight goals for Union. And finally, they'll get a win. That's number 1.
You spoke too soon.
James Turco. He's a grad student. Face-off man and midfielder. Now, finally, Babson right now 2 for 2 on offensive possessions, but they haven't had many of them. Babson will just wait to get all their substitutes on. Now ball up top. That one's going to be with Connor Cash. Already saw him with a goal earlier on this game. Definitely a player to watch. Cash is going to dodge. Doesn't find much in the middle of the field. Will pass it off. There comes a shot. Goes right into the stick of Donahue. His first save of the night.
That's Riley's going to squeak past those 2 attackmen there.
Yeah, Riley just running the whole length of the field by himself. He'll finally pass it off behind the net down to Michael Shaw.
That's Nick Denave is going to sprint off the field.
In comes all the offensive substitutes for Union. Green coming on from the box. Quick dodge, passes around the back of the net, trying to find some space, gets up to Green. He'll dodge to the middle of the field. Rolls back, not much space. Good defense coming from number 11, Kauschman. Kip finds some space, and he rips, and that one will bounce wide right of the net. 4:30 left in the first. Ball up top to Green. He has the short stick, looking to take advantage of it. Rolls back. Decides not to take the lefty shot. Hits a long skip pass. Now shot comes. I think Hanley might have gotten a piece of that one. And the defenseman for Babson will win the chase down to the shot and get it back. That's number 43, Dylan Quinn, the senior defenseman. It's a big play, but now maybe a turnover in the middle of the field. Good move, keeps it in Babson's stick. And a big hit coming from Thompson in the middle of the field. We pick up.
Yeah, that's Zach DiMucci who's going to hand that off to Shaw. Now ball in the stick of Archie McAvoy. Union will get their offensive players on here. That was a big hit from Thompson. Definitely keeping Babson at bay here. They want to keep up their 2-goal lead with 3:45 left to go in the first.
Yeah, Babson very limited on offensive opportunities, and that's another big play for Union to just keep their offense on the field, keep shooting the ball. Michael Shaw will drag the short stick behind, ends up passing it off, and another good save coming from Hanley. Or I'm sorry, that's Alex Facila in goal now, the junior from Huntington, New York. Didn't see when they made the switch, but they did at some point. Oh, and a good feed to the backside finds Michael Shaw for his second goal of the day. He was wide open.
Yeah, it made it look too easy. He was just standing there waiting for it.
This Babson defense just seems a little bit confused as to their assignments, leaving a couple players wide open. And Union's just finding the easy goals.
I'm also quite perplexed with the goalie change. I don't remember when that happened.
Yeah, my live stats gave me Hanley as a starting goalie early on in this, but now we see pretty clearly that Alex Facila is in there. So, sorry to him and his family if I called his name wrong at some point. Sula will get the ground ball off the faceoff, takes it into the offensive side for Union. Has a short stick, doesn't seem too worried about getting rid of the ball, but a little bit of an errant pass. Luckily, will find the stick of a Union player. Jake Mabarty with the catch.
Blassie over here on the near side. He's going to hand that one up top to Pike.
Hey, Blasi with a short stick, definitely looking to take advantage of that matchup. He'll dodge down the right side, uses his mirror, finds a shot. That one will go wide left.
Mabardi there at the end line to pick that one up for Union.
Babson defense trying to make some switches to get their poles on the dangerous shooters. He had Michael Shaw uncovered there for a minute. Looks like they switched to a little bit of a zone concept. Feed to the backside. It was open, but unable to make the catch. That's Jake Mabardi sitting on the far pipe. Ball will be picked up by Fasila. And Babson will make it to the offensive end. Only their fourth possession of the day so far. They've had trouble clearing the ball, had a couple too many turnovers in the middle of the field. Babson moving the ball behind. Not much space. They're running in an open set right now. Looking for a two-man game on the far side. Unable to find the switch. Now another pick coming from the midfielder up top. Seem to be trying to free this shooter. They will. He'll take one low, and that will go. Number 34, Seamus Rooney, the first-year attackman from Bayshore, New York. Able to work off the pick, loses his pole, and just finds an open shot from about 12 yards and slides that down past Donahue. Now that's first goal in a little while for Babson after their two-goal run. It was 2-1. Then Union 4 straight goals. Now Babson answering. 5-3 is the current score. 1:09 left in this first quarter.
Yeah, that face-off possession will go the way of Babson. They'll have another opportunity right here. That's Karsh. It's going to hand that one off to Broft. That's Karsh, a previous scorer in today's game, the first goal scorer for Babson today. And he's going to make a long pass over there to the far side to his teammate. It's going to go just above his ability, and it's going to be Union ball.
That's one of those turnovers you really can't have when you're trying to look to get such a landmark win against a higher-ranked Union team. Babson has been very effective on offense so far today, but their turnovers really stalled their scoring. Now Union with another attempt to put this back to a 3-goal lead. I believe that's Zach Davis. He has a short stick. He's going to take advantage of this matchup all day. An early slide comes to him from the pole, and Davis will lose that. Some good checks coming in from number 51, Brendan Mayer. A quick clear. They almost lost it, but Babson will get it back.
Oh.
Looks like he found a shot right before the quarter expired, but that one was more of a field goal.
All right, so we're going to end out this first. The score, Union 5, Babson 3.
We'll be back after the break for the second quarter. Hello and welcome back for the second quarter of this matchup. Currently 5-3 Union. It's been a little bit up and down. Union starting out the scoring first, then Babson on a 2-goal run. Then Union took back over, 4-goal run for Union. That was 5-2. Then Babson able to score just a minute before that quarter ended. Now Babson looking to continue their scoring streak to get this game a little bit closer. They've struggled on the face-off X so far. Face-offs currently 6-3 in favor of Union, but Babson will get control of this one. Babson struggled turning the ball over when clearing it. They're able to get this one down safely into the box. See, quick dodge around here. Some good defense puts a Babson player on the ground. And they will find the ball. That's Patrick Riley running it down the field. He has a little bit of a man advantage. Going to pass this one down. Union will throw it back out. There's Kip. No real transition opportunity there. Good to see Union not force the ball too hard on that. But a great turnover. I believe that was number 50, Shane Luzetti, the sophomore transfer student, able to get that turnover. Union looking to dodge up top on the short stick. Takes him to the right side, but passes it off. Ball all the way back up top. Finds its way to Davis. Davis with a long pole, but he'll decide not to dodge that matchup. Now Green with the short, dodging down the right side, looking to shoot, rolls back, shot with the left, bounce, and it goes.
That's Green's second goal of the game today, making it 6-3. Just a few minutes here into the second.
That's just a great move. Really, really hard to defend, especially when you're a short stick as Babson. Green just hits a good turnaround. And he's a good shooter with both hands, so you really have to guard both sides. Very difficult position there for Babson, but great for Green, putting him up 6-3 now in the favor of Union. Pilato will win the face-off for Union again. It's his 7th win of the day already. Trying to work this one quickly on offense. Shot, no good. Quickly picked up by Babson. Long pass, trying to create some offense. The pass will make it. Pushing it back to the long pole. Long pole rips it down center, and that one will go wide. That was number 36, Bruno Batty, first-year defenseman, with the shot. Now Babson looking to work their offense. Dodging against the short stick, finds a little bit of space in the middle, passes it off, but unable to make the catch is Jacob Paus. Very contested ground ball in the middle. Both teams with an opportunity at it. Finally picked up. That's Jack Thompson. He's running it all the way down the field, swamped by Green. We'll just kind of roll it up the field. Luckily, it will be found by Jake Mabarty, who'll possess it on offense for Union.
We'll get a whistle here in favor of Babson.
Yeah, quick whistle start too, so Babson's going to have a little bit of offensive opportunity, but Union luckily able to get in very quickly.
Bennett Smith up there, second goal scorer of today for Babson. Matched up there.
In case anyone at home is confused about that whistle, I believe it was a box procedure on Union, just coming out too early. That was where the referee who whistled it was. Definitely not the call you want to see if you're Derek Witherford. But Babson has to make use of this opportunity. Already down by 3. As time's ticking, they have an opportunity here. Turns the corner. Shot off the pipe. No good. And a good, quick ground ball by Union. That's Jack Thompson again. He's had a couple important ground balls already in this game. Pass down to John Sula. Will take it over. A good check. Sula is still able to hold on to it. Union will wait for you. I see a Union coach making sure no more box procedures happen down there, keeping it as clean as possible.
And there's McAvoy.
McAvoy with the short stick matchup, passes it off.
That's McKenzie. Hands it off to Shaw. He'll take that shot. It'll go just wide. But Mabardi's there in the end zone, ready to bring this one back in for Union.
Great ball movement across the top there for Union, making the defense rotate. Ball up top to Kip. Haven't seen too much of him today yet. He dodges to the middle, hits the feed, and it'll be saved. It's Fasila with the save. Ball will go back to him for the clear. Sela runs it down, hits a pass, but a little bit too far for his intended target, and it'll go straight back to Union, who's now pushing a man advantage. 2-on-2, shot goes high, no good. And that one will be whistled in favor of Babson. That's Chip Quinn. Might have heard that name earlier. He does have another Quinn on this team, Dylan Quinn. Chip Quinn's the grad student defenseman. He'll throw this one down, get to the offensive end for his team. Shot no good. That was Christian Broft, senior midfielder from Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
Rainville in the end zone there for Babson, ready to bring it in.
Ball moves up top. Union's doing a good job playing one-on-one defense so far.
Smith with it now, guarded by Riley.
Ball moving behind. These Babson stick skills are just a little bit off, but able to keep possession there.
Rainville and Smith behind the net.
Roll to the inside, find some space, shot. I guess hit the pipe.
It looks like it hit the near side pipe from up here.
I think a lot of players, even on the field, thought that one was in the net briefly. But we'll keep on playing. Babson dodges to the middle, looking for a feed. He'll find it, but not much space to shoot.
Smith. Back to Bauer.
Good defense there by Zach DiMuccio, short stick defenseman.
Broft. Over here on the near side, Rooney.
Connolly playing defense, throwing a couple hard checks. Rolling back and forth, trying to find a shot, but no good. Only 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Union defense is doing a great job of keeping it on the outside, and almost a turnover for Babson, but they'll quickly get it back. 15, dodge down the right side, looking for a shot. Will get it. Took a bounce, and that'll be a shot clock reset if Babson can get this back.
Looks like that ball is loose. Picked up by Donnie, who's going to run it up on the far side, all the way past the halfway. Oh, he's in the offensive zone now, still with the ball in his stick.
Coach Witherford will call a timeout on that one. Doesn't love seeing his goalie down by the far net. I'm sure Donahue will go into the huddle complaining, saying he could have taken that one to the goal there, but we'll have this timeout. Currently 6-3 Union. 8:25 left in the second quarter.
All right, we'll break this huddle. Union will back out on that field. Donahue back in goal. Yeah, and that was a long offensive opportunity there for Babson that we just washed, and it was good to see Union sort of fall into rhythm there. The defense definitely started to look a little bit better, a little bit more cohesive.
Yeah, as you're saying, that was by far the best defensive set we've seen from Union today. Before, past couple possessions, it's either been Babson scoring or Babson really shooting themselves in the foot with turnovers. A couple good checks coming here and there from the defensemen to cause those, but that was a really cohesive defensive set that we just saw from the entire Union squad. So it really shows a lot of hope for, especially with so many young guys on that end of the field. Shows a lot of hope for the highs Union can hit this season. Quick dodge from Green. Tries to find space on the baseline, but no good. They'll work the bar around. Finds it to Kip up top. Drives down left side. Doesn't find the space. Rotates it behind. We'll find a shot in the far, and that one's good.
And that'll be Mike Shaw. Again, third goal of today's game.
A quick hat trick for Michael Shaw. Just another one created by the great ball movement of Union, able to get it all the way around the back of the cage and up to that high wing spot early to get a nice shot and goal. Squeeze it past Vasily.
And that makes it 7-3 with a little under 8 minutes left to go in this half.
This Union offense just really found their groove. They're buzzing right now. At the same time, Union defense is picking it up as well. That'll be 3 goals for Michael Shaw, along with 2 assists already today on 6 shots, shooting 50%. Face-off goes in the direction of Union. That one will be picked up by Patrick Riley.
Yeah, Pilato unstoppable today here on the U, with Sula and Riley on either one of his sides, able to pick up almost every single face-off here for Union.
Yeah, Union's always been a good face-off team, especially the past couple of years, but even more impressive than that today. Currently 8 of 12 on the X.
Yeah, we've got a good extensive list of other face-off specialists on the Union roster to step in if Pilato ever gets tired too, so should be a strong point of this season.
Union will just be content moving the ball around here. They'll dodge down the right side. That's Davis. Won't find much space working against the long pole. Now Kip looking for his first of the day, first of the season. Dodges down behind, looking to isolate this defenseman. Goes to his right hand, finds the corner, shot, but that one's going to be blocked by a Babson player. Davis with the ground ball up all the way up top. And he'll pull that one back out.
He's got 14 seconds left on the shot clock, so Union's going to have to move fast here.
Feed coming across the middle. That one will be scooped up by Fasila and passed out quickly for a clear on the far side. Babson just looking to hold the ball while they get their substitutes, but Jack Thompson putting on a little bit of pressure, not letting them sit too easy. A little bit of two-man game on the near wing here. Not much space. Tries to hit a pick and roll there, but the roll never came.
We had a good switch there. Davis able to run off. Denave able to hop on here.
Seamus Rooney, first year now working against his short stick matchup. Rolls to the middle, but a good switch between the two short stick defensive midfields. Feed to the inside, shot and goal. Number 16, Jacob Taus, the senior midfielder, able to make a great back cut and find the first goal in a while for this Babson team at 5:42 left in the quarter. Now 7-4. Taus just finding a great back cut. Union was doing a great job of playing defense on the ball, but off ball is just as important, if not more. We'll see if Pilato can use his magic on the faceoff again. This one contested. Looks like Babson's got a shot. They will pick it up. It's number 37, Grace Sunderland, with the faceoff win. Brings it down to the offensive end for Babson. Babson getting on their offensive midfielders. On comes number 16, Jacob Taus. You just saw him have the goal. He'll make a quick dodge, but getting double teamed, he'll decide against it. Now that Seamus Rooney working against a short fielder, has some space, drives baseline, but shoots that one right into the face mask of Donahue. And I believe he will run through the crease after that shot, leading to Union ball. A long pass, trying to make transition for Union, but won't hit its mark. Will be picked up by the Beavers, and now they'll be working on their clear. Quinn working with the ball. Throws it over to a midfielder, but that one's going to be cut off by a Union player. He's unable to corral that ball. It'll go back the way of Babson. Finally, Babson will make it to their offensive end, and they'll have another opportunity here to try to cut the lead to 2.
That's Brofton Smith over here up top at the 25. Smith's going to cut in.
Good lift check there coming from Zach DiMuccio.
Yeah, and Lizzetti was going to hand that one off to Donahue. Donahue's going to run that one up here past the 25. Lizzetti with it now, the long pole.
Union's done a great job creating turnovers today with their checks, their body checks, and just taking advantage of any small mistake the Beavers make. A little bit of danger there for Emmett Lime, but luckily he'll sense the oncoming defender for the Beavers and dodge him. Now Lime looking to use his short stick matchup. Loses his footing a little bit, but we'll just pull it back out. Dodges down the left side, not much space. Ball will move all the way around the back to the top right spot. Dodge down the right side. We'll go all the way back around, and the pass looks like Archie McAvoy just thought his target was going to move in a different direction than he did. But that pass will go out of bounds. It'll end up being Babson ball. Looking to find a clear. Some good riding by the Garnet Charger attackman, but either way, Babson will find a way. Trying to use a hidden ball trick. Doesn't seem to fool anybody. Ball moves to this near wing. This is where Babson likes to dodge.
That's Bennett Smith there, one of the goal scorers today here for Babson.
Babson just likes to take advantage of these short stick matchups on this side. Able to make his defenseman fall. They have to rotate, but a good save from Donahue. The outlet pass goes a little far and is picked up by Chip Quinn.
Yeah, that's the second time we've seen that in the last few minutes. A long, clear attempt.
I love to see the aggression, but maybe you have to tone it down a little after you miss it twice in a row. A little bit of an interesting way to get the substitute there, rolling the ball in front of the box.
Yeah, Bauer with it now. That was a good shot over there on the far side from Michael Bazzano.
Ball behind for the Beavers. Looking to find some space with the two-man game. A little bit of confusion between those two Union defensemen, but they'll figure it out and get back on their respective players.
Taus with it now. He'll rip a shot right into the stick of Donahue. Donahue will clear that one. But again, need Union to pick that one up. But
third straight outlet that Union's missed, and a Babson player gets decked in the middle there, trying to fight for the ground ball.
Jack Lucy with a good hit there, and the ball knocked out of the Babson player's stick, but picked up again by a long pole on the far side for Babson. We'll get a timeout.
Yeah, Chip Quinn, another good ground ball to get it back in the stick of the Beavers, and they'll call the timeout to get it out of his stick and back to their offense. Currently 7-4, 1:25 left in the half. back for the final minute 25 of this second quarter. Babson now with the ball. Union's had a couple turnovers on their clear. Babson's had quite a few opportunities, haven't been able to score a goal in the last two.
That's Jacob Taus over there on the far side, the most recent goal scorer for Babson. Guarded by Patrick Riley.
Babson now works it to this wing. This is where they like to dodge from, especially against the short stick matchups. Moves it around to the far side. Trying to go against the pole, but will decide against it. Pass back up top. Finds its way over to Rooney. Rooney now working with the two-man game. Dodge down the right side. Passes across. Finds a shot, but it's outside of the net.
Donahue's out of his goal.
And unable to get the ground ball. A Babson player will hit that one out of bounds, and it'll go in the direction of Union. Looks like they'll forego that home run clear and just give it to Patrick Riley to run it all the way down.
And we'll have 30 seconds here for Union on the offense. Now looking to make it 8-4. Got Davis, Pike, and Green here up top.
Green with a very aggressive short stick on him. Dodges down the left side, has some space, but has a long pole itching to slide to him. Green with the shot, bounces off the leg of Fashila.
And there's 3 seconds left, and it looks like the
two long shots will go back and forth, neither of them having a real opportunity at going in the goal, but currently 7-4 in favor of Union. We'll see you for the second half. Hello and welcome back for the second half of this matchup between the Union College Garnet Chargers and the Babson Beavers. Currently 7-4. Union had a pretty dominating first half. Quick win for Pilato. He's going to go down to the net, passes it off, but the pass won't find its mark. Union still able to pick up the ball and continue this offensive possession.
That's going to be Shaw over here on the near side, guarded by a long pole. Trying to switch that one up, hands it off to Mabardi.
Babson was able to find the last goal of that first half to cut this lead down to 3, but Union still a pretty nice cushion. Now Green dodging down the right side against short stick. He'll get pushed back behind, but looks like he's going to try to dodge again and use this matchup. Rolls to the inside, finds across the crease, but a good job by Sela on the inside to intercept that pass.
We're going to get a whistle there. Kalishman with the ball in his stick will get a whistle in favor of Union. Now Hazen Pike hands it up top. That's Davis. Green over there on the far side. Last year, Union definitely struggled in the second half of our games, so Union's definitely looking to make a bigger impact here in the second halves. Green, Davis up top with a shorty, and he'll take that shot.
Davis with tons of space. Didn't quite see where that ball went, but looks like Priscilla will pick that one up behind the net. And an easy clear here for the Beavers.
That's Seamus Foley over there, the long pole. Doing a good job on their defensive end. Union definitely took them a little bit of time in that first half, but we definitely got our defensive stride down, doing a much better job in the latter half of the first than we were in the first quarter.
Yeah, Union came out a little bit asleep defensively, but they've really solidified since then. And Babson struggled to score. Their last score just coming on a really nice back cut, catching the Union defense sleeping. But haven't been able to find much. And this Babson team has struggled a little bit to pass and throw the ball, which has led to a couple uneasy turnovers. They'll get that one back on a nice ground ball, but some kind of whistle here. I don't see any signal coming from the referee as of yet.
Ground ball was picked up by Diorsi. We got a whistle. Both teams look a little bit confused, not sure.
Yeah, still no signal from the referee. They seem to be talking something over. Looking down to the clock side to make sure everything's all right. It seemed like they kind of killed an offensive opportunity for Babson, even though the whistle was to fix the clock.
So looks like we'll get a whistle there on Seamus Foley. I'm not sure what the call is, though.
It will be to reset the shot clock. Shot clock was reset when it wasn't supposed to be. Now it will be at 40 seconds for Babson. Guess they will argue that Union never had possession of that. So no reset of the shot clock. Babson will continue their offensive possession. Pass across the middle here. No room for Babson. It's great defense by Thompson, and that pass almost missing its mark.
Yeah, that's Rooney. Hands that off to Smith Taus, most recent goal scorer for Babson. He'll lose that ball, but it's picked up.
And a shot and a goal coming from the wing. A really low angle for Seamus Rooney, the first-year attackman from Bayshore. Able to find a nice angle and snipe that one past Donahue. Second straight goal for the Beavers. Now a 2-point lead for Union College. Face-off coming. Union's dominated the face-off X so far today.
We'll get James Turco out there for the Beavers. That's going to be his first face-off appearance today. And Turco's going to pick that one up, take that one away from Pilato. It's a good switch up there for Babson.
Yeah, Union in favor still 9-6 against Babson, but that face-off lead has been dwindling a little bit over these past couple attempts.
Broft over there guarded by James Layden, the first-year midfielder.
Broft trying to make use of these two short stick matchups from running a two-man game with both the short stick D midfielders. Shot coming down the middle. Good save by Donahue on the ground. He'll pick it up.
Yeah, it was good man defense there from Patrick Riley, the shorty.
Great to see when your short stick D middies can play so well. Pass goes down to the far side. Riley now possessing it. And he'll give it off to his offensive midfielder. That is Matt McKenzie, a sophomore midfielder.
That's Archie McAvoy here on our near side at the 25. McKenzie, far side to Davis. Davis with a long stick. He's going to try and move his way around that one.
Ball moves his way to his backside. Short stick matchup behind. You're going to try to take advantage of this.
McAvoy
Passes it off.
McKenzie will get a whistle.
In the crease was Matt McKenzie, so it'll go the way of Babson. Definitely a mistake that you don't want to see as a Union fan. Babson struggled to clear it, but they'll find a midfielder to carry it over here. That's number 33, Connor Karsh. He had a goal earlier today.
That's Smith. Guarded by Denave.
Luzetti is trapped in front of the net while his player is behind. He'll finally be able to get around. Shot comes, but that one will be wide. Corralled by player behind the net, Bennett Smith.
Karsh there, already with a goal today. He'll take that shot. Got 18 seconds left here on the shot clock. Babson looking to act fast. Diorsi's going to hand that off to the far side. It's Rooney.
And a good check coming. We'll put the ball on the ground, feed to the inside. And he's able to get the shot off, and that one will go. Late in the shot clock, a goal for Babson. That's 3 straight, 7-6 now.
Yeah, I believe that was Bennett Smith, the first goal scorer today for the Beavers, and now our most recent one as well. It's a 1-goal game. Union still leads 7-6, 9:30 left to play in this third quarter.
Really impressive, able to get the shot off. It looked like the Union defender had his hands tied up. I didn't think he was going to be able to shoot it towards the net, but able to maybe take one hand off the stick and get it back on in time to have a good shot, and just finds its way past Donahue. I don't think Donahue was expecting a shot there.
Yeah, Beavers with a good start here to this second half. Coming in, swinging 2 goals back-to-back.
Very contested faceoff, but a bad pass will be collected by a Babson player. They have a numbers opportunity, but they'll just pull this one out as a Union defenseman gets in very quickly. That was Chris Connolly.
Bauer there on the far side, guarded by DiMuccio. Ball now in the stick of Rooney.
Ball moves up top. Looks like Babson's going to try to take advantage of the short stick matchup, pulling him as high as he can. Now they pull both short sticks up top. That's Broft. Broft dodging down the right side. Takes a shot. Looks like it was collected by Donahue, but then bounces its way in before Donahue's able to grab it. And the ref will call that one a goal. Now it's 7-7, all tied up. 8:40 left in the third. And a very impressive run here from the Beavers.
Yeah, again, like we were saying just a few minutes ago at the start of this second half, Union definitely a much stronger team statistically last year in our first half, so definitely looking to make a bigger impact in our second halves here this season. But so far with these 3 back-to-back goals for the Beavers in a tied-up game at 7, Union's got to make some changes.
A lot of this just seems like Union really shooting themselves in the first. Now a long pass. Gonna try to say that one was a shot. The refs will buy it.
So we'll get Mabardi behind the net at X. We'll get our attackmen on here. There's Davis, Green, and Pike.
But Union's really just had a few too many turnovers. Quick dodge by Green. Doesn't quite get the angle to take a shot. We'll pass it behind the net. Union's had quite a few really unforced turnovers that have led to Babson points. We saw late in the first half, Union just struggling to clear the ball, led to a lot of Babson opportunities. And then there, Union just struggling to possess the faceoffs, led to 2 straight Babson goals. Now Union trying to answer back. Dodge down the left side. Shot, save from Vasily.
Yeah, that was Kip with the shot. Again, looks like Babson definitely made some good changes during the halftime break in regards to their defense. Definitely able to stop Union a little bit easier this second half. Union hasn't been able to get a goal since the first. There's DiMuccio with a great interception there.
Yeah, good turnover by DiMuccio. Caught Babson just getting a little bit lazy with their passes. And Union will have another opportunity to take the lead and kind of mute the momentum that's building for the Babson team. And here's wide open on the far side. Shot, no good.
Shaw can get his 4th of the day. It doesn't go.
Believe that one hit that top corner pipe. Another shot, wide open, but just barely missed that top left corner. 2 back-to-back opportunities for Union, but unable to sink them.
Yeah, senior captains Shaw and Davis both with those 2 shots, but we got 53 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time here for Union to get another goal up on that board and take the lead back.
Here's Green working, finds a spot, shot, goal. Green working on the goal line extended. Babson players complaining that he was in the crease. The refs won't buy it as Union takes an 8-7 lead. 6:50 left in the third.
That'll be Green's 2nd goal of the game?
I believe so. I'll take a look at the stats.
Definitely good. Get that momentum back on
Green's
Union's
3rd
side.
goal of the game, actually. A hat trick for him. 2 on the side of Union for Shaw and Green. Green, 3 goals on 6 shots. Face-off win coming here for Union. There's Pilato. He'll pick it up himself before throwing it off to a defenseman.
Yeah, Foley's going to bring that over the far side.
Long
into the
stick.
offensive zone. It's going to get kind of wiped out of his long pole.
Yeah, Foley just held on to that one a little bit too long. Wasn't able to free his hands to get the pass. Now getting a little bit chippy on the far sideline. It'll end up being ruled in favor of Union. Maybe a little bit of a controversial one.
Yeah, there'll be good hustle there, though, from Foley.
But good job by Union, able to fight for that ground ball and get a call going in their way. Now another offensive opportunity to really kill any semblance of momentum that the Beavers had.
We've got Line, Quaintance, Pike here up top, the attackman. Kip over there on the far side.
Line down the right side, wasn't able to find much space. Passes it back top. Now Kip trying to work. Kip dodges, passes it behind. Someone pushed into the goal. A flag goes up, but then the shot will also go. I believe the flag was out first. I don't know if that was on Union or not. The refs are taking a little bit of discussion to it. Looked like one ref waved off the goal.
It's going to be no goal.
.51
Green with a
for
push.
Babson is called with the push first. I guess there was a whistle, maybe an accidentally early whistle that was blown before that goal, wiping it out. It's Mayer with the push. Heading to the box. Union's another offensive opportunity with this man-up team. They've had 2 goals already, which is very good. In past years, they've struggled a little bit on these man-up opportunities, but today they've been very good, going 2 for 3.
That's Quaintance. Shaw over here on the near side. Up top, that's Davis. He'll rip a shot, and that one will go in. We'll kill that penalty, and Union will go up 9-7. 2 quick goals to answer back to Babson's 3 after the half.
Another great use of their man-up opportunity, moving the ball well and just finding an open shooter, and that's an easy one coming down, stepping down for Davis. Now it should be a 2-point lead for Union after a very long, elongated run of 4 goals for the Beavers. We'll see if Pilato can keep it going by winning the faceoffs. That's been the strong point of Union today. When they're winning faceoffs, they're playing well. This one contested, able to be picked up by the Beavers. That was Gavin Bailey with the ground ball, able to get it all the way to the offensive side for his team. Babson subbing on their offensive players. Coming from the box, as Connor Karsh had a goal earlier today. He came in along with Topher Bauer, the senior midfielder from Chicago, Illinois.
There's Karsh with it now.
Shot comes off the foot of Donahue. Now a contested ground ball. Donahue's not in the net. Could be a dangerous opportunity. Looks like we'll get a whistle.
Yeah, that was Rooney with the shot. Donahue with an unconventional save, but Union now in possession of the ball. We've got just over 5 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Union again up by 2.
Patrick Riley running it all the way down for Union. No need for a clear when you have him on your team.
We'll have Sula pop off and Emmett Line and Quaintance come in here on the near side. Pike over to Line. Line with a goal today.
Lime has the short stick, so looking to take advantage of that. He rolls back to the inside. We'll end up passing it off.
That's Kip over there. He'll take a shot. That one will go just wide. Mumbo there to pick it up on the end zone.
Kip's had a little bit of struggle working against the poles today, but still able to come out with 1 assist so far, but no goals. Ball goes up top to Hazen. Hazen with some space, drives down the right side, passes it, but Shaw unable to corral that ball. Hazen will fight for that ground ball, but there'll be an interference call coming against Shaw.
Yeah, this clear in the cloud cover has got some pretty strong sun. Looked like Shaw lost sight of that ball.
A very chippy ground ball opportunity up by the 40-yard line. Union will come out with it.
It's going to get picked up. I believe that's Archie McAvoy. Or no, that's Jack Lucy, the first year. Lombardi with it now.
Some great fight there from the Union team to come up with that ground ball.
Shaw's going to wait for Green and Davis to hop on as well. Here they are. Line here by the 45.
Driving down the right side's line, he cuts to the inside, passes it off. Green looking for a shot, won't take it. Ball finds its way to Davis on the far side. He'll dodge down the left, switches to his right, shot wide of the net. Will be chased down by a Union player. That's Mabarty, who'll pick it up on the end line. Gets up to Kip. He is drawing the LSM. Drives down to GLE. Switches to his left. Not much space. Rolls again. Shot, no good. Goes wide of the net left. Again, chased down.
Davis and Shaw, yeah.
We'll see both of them pick up a ball. Looks like Davis will be the one who actually gets it.
Green's going to hand that one off to Davis up at the top. Green now. He's got a short stick. He's going to take that shot.
Low shot clock, crease dive. Shot's no good, and it'll go the way of the Beavers. Beavers have had a couple tough clears, but they need the ball more now than ever to kind of kill the Union momentum that's been growing.
Klishman with it now.
Almost a turnover, but Babson will get it back and finally make it over the midfield line.
Dorsey guarded here on the near side by Thompson.
Dorsey seems like he just wants to hang out with the ball, wait for his subs, but Thompson making it difficult on him. Ball makes it up top.
Smith and Bauer here moving in, guarded by Denave, the short stick.
Pass across.
To Taus.
Taus working against Jack Thompson for Union. Not the matchup they want to dodge on, so they'll find the short stick matchup for Bauer. Bauer down the left side quickly draws a double team and passes it off. Union seems very content with getting this player hung here.
Yeah, Smith passes it off to Dorsey. Dorsey will take that shot. It's going to squeak by Donahue. Babson once again makes this a one-goal game. It's 9-8. Union still leading with 1 minute 23 left to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, it looked like Luzetti for Union was kind of just content with letting his player handle the ball behind the net while he stayed in front, but there it allows a very easy feed, gives Babson a lot of time to find the open player, find the right pass, and this Babson team is good enough where they will find those passes. They find it there, and it transfers into a goal. Now 9-8, 1:23 left in the quarter, and Babson.
Turco out there on the face-off against Pilato. The only one seems to contest him here today, but it's going to get picked up by Union. That's Kip over there on the far side, passing through the 30.
Great job by Pilato there. He lost the face-off, but was able to stay active on that backhand of Turco, and that led to Kip being able to get the ground ball.
McAvoy, Pike, and McKenzie here, the attackman here for Union.
Driving down the right side, has a lot of space, but passes it off. That one a little bit high.
Yeah.
Luckily corralled by Shaw. Passes back up top.
Shaw at X is going to bring it around.
They're looking to isolate the short stick behind the net. Not much on that dodge.
That's Mumbo behind the net. Looking to spin it around and take that shot.
Falling wraparound shot is good. Sneaks his way just under that top crossbar. Now 10-8 Union with just 22 seconds left.
Jake Bombardi getting on the board today, one of our top scorers for the last few seasons.
It's Bombardi's first goal of the day, adding to already having an assist earlier on in this game.
Yeah, those three seniors, Kip, Mumbo, and Shaw dominating in today's game, along with Davis, Thompson with a few good hits. The seniors today really leading the team to start off this 24 season. There's Pilato with a face-off pickup. Pilato with that two-handed switch, going to hand that off to Davis. Davis is
good overhead check coming from Babson. Puts the ball on the ground. Ball ends up flying out towards midfield, but that'll be as the clock expires. So we'll stay 10-8 currently in favor of Union. Babson able to pull it a little bit closer since the start of that third quarter, and we'll be back for what should be an exciting fourth quarter of this game.
all right, and welcome back here. We got 15 more minutes left in today's game. Union with a 2-goal lead. 2 quick goals there from Green and Shaw.
Face-off battle has been mostly Union so far, but Babson's been able to squeak out a few wins. There's John Sula coming across for a good ground ball, and he'll carry it all the way to the offensive end for Union before passing it off to Patrick Riley.
Yeah, Riley and Sula, long pole and short stick, they've been integral today on the face-off for Pilato. Pilato's doing his job, but the two on the outsides are definitely helping him out.
Yeah, it's just having a good face-off man is just as important to those guys on the wings being able to get ground balls. Union looking for another goal, extending this lead after Babson was able to pull it close. Good feed, but a great save coming.
Yeah, that was Mumbo right to the center. Davis cut in and took that shot, but it went right into the stick of the goalie, sort of bounced out on his rim.
Yeah, Fashila able to turn around and make a great save on the doorstep. Now Fashila trying to work a clear. Union doing a great job of riding. Finally able to get the home run pass to get to the offensive side.
Yeah, it's Bazzano over there, guarded by DiMuccio. Smith here up top at the 40. He'll wait for his offensive men to hop on the field. Taus and Bauer.
This Babson team likes isolating the shorties and dodging off the wings. 2 long poles here. They find the feed to the inside, but unable to catch it.
Yeah, Rooney trying to find Bauer, but really good defensive work there.
Donahue has to run all the way out to pick up that ground ball after a little bit of an errant pass, and his pass will go over his intended target, picked up by a Babson defenseman and quickly cleared up the field.
Yeah, definitely seeing great work today from the long pole defenders, Thompson and Foley. 2 of them working real together as the older half of this defensive team this year.
His Union defense is playing very good. Definitely need to be able to shore up that clear, though. It's where a lot of their turnovers have came. Shot and goal comes from the middle of the field. That's number 3, Luke Diorsi.
Yeah, he's just going to squeak past Jack Lucy there the first year and rip that shot, goes straight past Donahue. Again, a 1-goal game. It's going to be an exciting 4th quarter. This game could go either way.
That's Diorsi's 2nd straight goal, and I think he just kind of caught the Union defense sleeping a little bit very early on in that possession, was able to find a open enough shot and sink it past Donahue. Back to the faceoff X is Pilato for Union. Can't quite see the number of the faceoff guy for Babson. They've had a couple that they've been subbing through. I believe this one is Turco. He's had some success, but Pilato will get the better of him here. Pilato maybe looking to take an offensive opportunity. Has 2 green jerseys on him. A good check coming from a Beaver defenseman will put the ball on the ground.
Riley able to pick that one back up for Union, hand that off to Shaw, and Shaw will take that shot, and that'll be his 4th goal of today's game. The senior in his 1st game back since getting injured in the 3rd game of the season last year. Captain Michael Shaw, 4 goals today.
Shaw benefited. He dropped that pass, which was definitely a tough one to catch, but dropped it. His defenseman overcommitted trying to get that ground ball, and Shaw was able to take advantage of that. Gets a wide open shot on that far wing, putting Union up 2 goals now. 12:36 left in this game. Back to the faceoff X. Union's been very successful, looking to continue that and stifle any momentum coming from the Beavers. A great ground ball by John Sula on a faceoff that looked almost completely won by Turco. John Sula rushes in and steals it away from him. Long pass to the box side. It will be completed. That finds Emmett Lime, who will run it down the near sideline, working against the long pole.
And that faceoff specialist, Luke McHugh, that was his 1st faceoff of the day today. And again, John Sula, Patrick Riley doing a good job to help out their faceoff specialists today and get those wins, giving Union more offensive opportunities.
Union now settling up the offense, trying to find their opportunities. They'll move the ball around the back of the cage here. They have a short stick behind. Might take a look at that matchup. They will. They'll dodge here to the right side. Passes back up to Kip. All the way around. Finds Shaw. He's working against the long pole. Back to Kip.
Kip's looking like he's going to dodge in front and take that shot. It's going to get blocked. We'll get a flag.
Coming from the farthest official from the play, to be honest. I'm a little bit surprised that didn't come quicker. Kip kind of fell into an oncoming hit, which caught him up high because he fell. The refs want to talk this one over a little bit, but I don't think there's too much question on this call. Kind of an unfortunate play for the Babson player. Definitely didn't try to hit him high, but the way it turned out was that stick went into Kip's neck, and now Union, another man-up opportunity. Union's 3 for 4 on these opportunities today. That's a great percentage. It's been one of their struggles in the past, where they're normally around more like 25%. But now they're at 75 for this game. It's obviously not a sustained period of time, but it's great to see early on in the season Union succeeding on man up, especially against a very highly qualified Babson team. I believe this one will be a minute. Didn't see the official call, but I think we'll pretty assured that there was a cross check. Kip shot and a save. Fashila with another one. And a lot of contact up by the midfield line. The ball hits the ground. Both teams fighting for it. The long pole will pick it up for the Beavers and gets a good pass off before getting decked by a Union player. And a goal coming for Beavers in the transition opportunity while being man down.
Yeah, that was Seamus Rooney able to cut right in front, able to outrun Davis and Foley there, the long pole and the short stick midfielder.
A lot of fight in this Babson team. Just kind of out-efforted Union there, fighting for that ground ball, able to pick it up and then push the pace on offense. They'll still be man down. Don't know how much time's left in the penalty, but that wasted a good amount while getting a goal. Now down by 1, 11 to 10, 11 minutes left in the game. See how aggressive Union is on this face-off. Should be a pretty easy win with 3 guys. Pilato on the X. Able to tie it up. Babson able to waste some time keeping this ball on the ground still. And Babson will get the win on the faceoff. It's number 37, Grace Sunderland, putting in a lot of effort there to kill this penalty. Assuming the Beavers will just try to hold this one out.
Yeah, Rooney guarded by long pole. Foley looks like he's not going to be able to get by him, looking to switch that up. Hands it off to Taus over here on the near side.
Penalties now released, I believe, as 6 players come on the field for the Beavers.
Taus is going to run that one all the way around the back of the net up top here.
Union looking for a big stop now as the Beavers are gaining momentum. Shot comes down low left. Donahue with a big save. Ground ball out in front. Couple players collide. And it will stay the way of Babson, calling Union for an off-ball push.
Yeah, that shot came from Bauer, save from Donahue, but unable to pick that one up and put it in the net of his stick.
Donahue with a big save there. Union needs a stop to kill the momentum for Babson. Babson trying to work against the short stick midfielders.
Again, we had a shot clock reset, so we've got plenty of time here for the Beavers to tie up this game. Diorio
has 2 straight goals coming into this possession. Shot and goal coming straight down the middle.
Yeah, that's going to be Taus there for the Beavers. We're all tied up here at 11, 9:40 left to go in the game.
The Beavers have had a lot of fight. They've brought this game, they've gone down quite a few points and brought it back several times. I think this is the 3rd time we've been tied. And now a big face-off coming. Pilato's had the advantage all day, 17-8. But it seems like Babson's been able to come through with some big face-offs in the important moments. Pilato working against Grace Sunderland here. Sunderland gets the best of the clamp, but it'll be a pretty even 50-50 ground ball.
Pilato able to pick that one up. Little help there from Jack Lucy on our near side. Lucy now with the ball, looking to hop off the field, though, and hand it off to Davis. And he does. He'll hop off. Pike will come on here for our offense.
Union looking to take the lead back.
Green here on the near side.
Green trying to work against a short stick. Finds a little bit of space, but quickly gets a slide. Now Kip open in the middle. Kip shot, no good.
Davis
Bounces
will pick
off.
it up. He'll hand it off around back to X, and Shaw will take that shot. We'll get 2 saves.
Shaw uncovered, able to come around the net. But again, for Sheila heating up when the Babson team needs him most. Long pass here, almost intercepted by Davis, but will make its way to the Babson player. Babson with their most important offensive opportunity of the day.
Rooney, he's got a short stick. That's Pike.
Pike stuck on defense, but he'll take the risk here of trying to get the substitute for D. Mitty.
And Layden will come on here for the Union defense. Another short stick defender guarding Bauer here on the near side by the 30. Bauer. Quick handoff to Rooney. Rooney will take that shot.
Rooney with a great move, and Donahue just bit very early on a low shot. Rooney didn't even have to put too much heat on that. Donahue bit, and he just kind of dumped that in the top of the cage. And I believe first lead since it was 2-1 in favor of Babson. And that was early on in the first quarter. Union's led all the way since then with a few ties in between. Now 12-11 Babson. And Union needs a face-off win now more than ever.
And that's Pilato out there on the X, and Riley, Sula on either one of his sides. Pilato's going to pick that one up and take it past the halfway point into Union's offensive zone. Davis will hop on along with Green and Pike waiting in the shadows over here.
On comes Green. Now you'll see Pike walk on the field as well. Pike will handle the ball. He has the short stick matchup along with Green having the other. Green has his short stick very high, looking to dodge here. Takes him down the left side. Not much space to work.
He'll hand that one off to Kip. Kip's going to rip a shot.
Very low angle for Kip, but looks like Babson won the race. On the backside, I believe that was Jake Lombardi, was just too close to the net and able to be out-sprinted by Chip Quinn, the grad student, for the Beavers. And a quick, easy clear comes for Green as they'll take their subs.
That's Smith. He's going to hand that one off to Rooney, back to Smith over here on the near side, guarded by DiMuccio, the short stick. Patrick Riley now jumping in. Up top here is Bauer and Taus. Taus with a tough matchup there against Patrick Riley on the far side.
Working on the wing, this is where they like to dodge, especially with the short stick matchups. Again, hung is Luzetti. Don't love this position for him. This is where Babson got a goal earlier on a nice feed. Luzetti will make his way around the goal and get his stick on his man. Babson works it all the way around up top.
Rooney dodging around Foley, but he's a long pole, so he'll move out.
A good rotation there by the Union defense. Able to recover very nicely. A dodge against Luzetti. Finds some space, but he drops the ball. Unable to get the shot off. Great job by Luzetti. You got a nice check in there to prevent the shot from getting off. Couple players had the ball at different times there.
DiMucci's going to get shoved down by a Babson player. We'll get a whistle in favor here of Union. Again, that sunlight that's coming in here on the right side of the field is definitely blinding a few players to keep losing their eye on the ball.
Very strong sun today for a winter day, and you can see with the shadows how much of an angle it's at. And now the ball is out of bounds. These players are still playing like it's in. It is going in the favor of Babson.
Yeah, looked like Emmett Line took a little spill there, lost his footing, dropped the ball just outside.
And Babson has the ball again. They haven't been able to do much on offense right now, but they're getting some nice turnovers in transition against Union. Union hasn't had really any offensive opportunities.
Yeah, Bazzano hands that off. He'll hop off the field.
Really think Babson's not playing the best lacrosse right now, but they're definitely out-effering Union on these ground balls, chasing down shots behind the net, and that's what's keeping the ball in the Beavers' stick.
Broft there, guarded by Lucy. Broft is going to take that shot. We'll get a good save there by Donahue, much needed. Again, Union can't really afford to go down by 2 goals here. Crunch time.
Donahue coming through in the clutch, need a good clear, able to find Davis coming out of the box, and he'll walk it down. He's going to get jumped by a long pole. Seemed a little bit upset about that slash. This Babson team's not afraid to play aggressive on the Union midfielders. Dodge coming here from Green, working against a short stick, has space. Shot goes, and that's a goal, tying it up, 12-12.
Much needed there from Justin Green. That'll be his fourth or either his third.
It's his fourth goal of the day, I believe.
All right, a hat trick and one for Justin Green.
Love to see Green he saw his matchup, knew he had the defense on the far side of the field. It was early on in the shot clock, but he knew he had the opportunity, took it down, and was able to get a great shot in to tie it up.
Yeah, these senior attackmen really setting the tone for the 2024 season here, almost exclusively with all the goals today. Pilato.
Turco able to win a faceoff here. These have been rare to find for the Beavers, but Turco seems to be coming through when they need it the most.
Yeah, Turco seems to be the only one challenging Pilato out there on the faceoff U. So that win gives the Beavers an opportunity here to put another point on the board and take back that lead. It is 12-12 with 4:19 left to go in the game.
The Beavers look very okay with slowing this game down. They want to use their full shot clock. Dodging on the far wing, working against Patrick Riley, the short stick. Riley not giving up any ground.
Yeah, that's Taus trying to move around Smith. Diorsi here looking like he's going to take that shot. Almost gets that ball knocked out of the head of his stick.
Good job there by Thompson. Finding space on the inside, shot, save right to the stick of Donahue.
Yeah, that was Rooney. Again, another crunch time save there from Donahue.
Yeah, Babson really getting the short end of the stick late on this period, having their goalie look into the sun. Definitely not going to seem soon Union won that coin toss to get the side they wanted. Now Union looking to take the lead, driving down the right side, passes around the back of the net, finds Green up top. Green has a short stick, rolls, has two players on him, can't find a shot. Passes back up to Davis. Davis Green working two-man. Passes it off up top. That's Kip. Kip working against the pole. Trying to find some space. Won't shoot it. Down the right side. Shot. Bounces wide. Will be chased down. It's a tight race. Will be in favor of Union. And they'll get a quick whistle.
That's Mumbo over here on the near side. Green up here by the 30. He'll pull it back here.
Green has a short stick matchup. We know he likes this. Has 4 goals already today. Finds space on the inside. Takes a shot and fakes out the goalie. Makes Fashiel go to the ground and gets the goal to put Union up 13-12. 2:29 left in the game.
Crunch time goal there from Green. 5 goals today for that senior captain. Again, Union leads by 1, 2:30 left to go in the game, bringing some of that momentum back to the Garnet Chargers.
I don't know how, if you're Babson, you don't put a poll on Green. He has 4 goals already, now 5, and you still have a short stick on him he's been bullying the short stick matchup all day.
Yeah, they got that pole stuck on Kip.
Yeah, Kip obviously hasn't been as effective today. Part of the reason why is he's been drawing the long stick matchup all night. But I would really try to switch that up if I were Babson. Seems like Green can score at will right now. He was basically one-on-one with the goalie and made a great move to put that in. Now Union, 60 seconds on the shot clock. That's about half the time left in the game. They're going to want to use as much of it as they can.
Yeah, that's Line over here on the near side. He's got a short stick matchup. He'll hand that one off to Kip. Kip still being guarded by that long pole. Shaw behind the net. Davis with the long pole here on the near side. Can't really do much. He'll pull out. Hand that one up top here to McAvoy with the short stick.
McAvoy rolls, shot, and that one finds its way in. McAvoy with a high bouncer to make it past Fashiel. Fashiel was hot early on in this quarter, but Union getting some very nice shots off now, and this is pretty much a must-win face-off coming up here for Gray Sunderland.
And that's going to be the junior attackman's first goal of the season. Archie McAvoy, definitely one of the top players here for Union. Excited to see what he does in this 2024 season. Again, up by 2, 1:31 left to play. Looks like Babson's able to come away with a face-off win. He'll bring that one straight to goal. We'll get a shot, and Diorsi's going to put that one right through the legs of Donahue.
Gray Sunderland with a very clutch face-off win. Union's been dominating the X all night, but it seems every single time that the Beavers need a win, they come up with it. And a great break there runs, and Diorcio gets the goal. His third of the night. A lot of hat tricks for both teams. Hat trick for Rooney, hat trick for Diorcio. Along with hat trick for Shaw and 5 for Green.
All right, we'll get a little bit of a tussle out here on the U. Pilato on all fours here, battling it out. Again, they're wasting time. That's good for Union. They got 1:15 left to play. Patrick Riley's going to pick that one up. Again, they got 77 seconds left on that shot clock. That's almost the entire game. As long as Union can keep this ball in their stick and not have a turnover.
Yeah, Union has the rest of the game in their stick right now if they want it. Getting pressured pretty hard behind the net. They're going to try to keep working. Babson has their goalie out of the net. They want to keep this ball behind. Babson goalie jumps it, and we'll get a timeout here. Derek Witherford getting a little bit scared of the defense playing behind for Babson. 48 seconds left, no shot clock. 1 goal down. Babson needs to come up with a really quick turnover here to have a chance of getting it all the way down the field and then fighting for a score. We'll see what they can cook up in this timeout, and we'll be back for the final 48 seconds of this game after the timeout.
All right, welcome back here to the last 48 seconds of the game. Again, Union leads with 1 goal, 14-13, no shot clock.
Okay, ball will be in the bottom left of your screen. 2 poles guarding, so he's going to have to break this. Ball hits the floor. Babson needs the ground ball quickly. That one's Quinn, and then Babson will get the ground ball. 37 seconds left. They need to clear, and they need to be able to find a shot and a goal here to send this into overtime. They will get the ball past midfield. Finds its short stick.
That's Rooney.
Rooney already has 4 today. He'll get down inside the box, and then a quick timeout for Babson. They'll have 21 seconds to figure out what they can do. Union, very tough situation. I don't know if I love the idea of calling the timeout when you're stuck in the corner like that. It gives the other team a lot of opportunity to, figure out what they're going to do, put both of their poles on the ball. I think if you're Union there, you either need to throw it instantly out of that corner and get it somewhere else, or just not call that timeout initially. But either way, Union defense will have to figure out a way to hold for the final 21 seconds. We'll be back for the finale of this game and see if Babson can tie it up after this break. We are back for the final 21 seconds of this game. Babson looking for a miracle-esque comeback. 21 seconds to put this one in the back of the net to send it to OT.
It's going to be Taus over there on the far side, guarded by DiMuccio, the short stick.
Taus definitely going to want to use this matchup versus the short stick. A little bit of a handoff shot low, saved by Donahue. Still a ground ball to fight for.
Yeah, that was a shot coming from Rooney and a great save there by Donahue. Again, needed that. We've got 6 seconds left to go. We'll get a whistle, and it'll go in favor of Babson. They're going to have 5 seconds here.
Babson, yeah, they're going to call their last timeout. They only have 5 seconds. That play, I think, was a pretty good one. They were able to get the shot off, but Donahue has been heating up in the late moments of this game, and he's really hot on those low shots. I would have tried to put that high if I was a Babson player. It's definitely where they've had more success today against Donahue. We'll see what they can cook up for the final 5 seconds. Going to have to be something very quick to get a shot off. Currently 14-13. We'll see you for the final 5.
All right, welcome back. We've got 5 seconds here on the clock again. Beavers trailing by 1.
Babson's going to have to find a very quick shot here. They just had a timeout, so they had enough time to talk about it. We'll see where the ball starts. It should be outside of the box somewhere.
Looks like we're going to be over here by the 20, the ball in the head of the stick of Rooney, one of the top scorers today here for Babson.
Rooney with 4 today. He's going to obviously draw the long pole matchup. Rooney running away from the net. Not much time to take the shot. That was not the play Babson wanted to see, and a great win for Union. 14-13, able to survive
Yeah, we'll
the
start out this
onslaught.
2024 season 1-0 against Babson. 3 straight wins against them for the past 3 years.
Yeah, great win for Union and great start to the season. Able to find a lot on offense, especially from new guys, and able to survive a good onslaught of a comeback. Good win, 14-13 in favor of Union, starting out the season 1-0.